Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Bryan Adams, Roll with the Punches. I had to get this checked out this week for the simple reason that me and the wife have got tickets to go watch him live on the 10th of May in Leeds, where we live. Super excited for it. This will be the second time that I've seen Bryan perform live. The wife was meant to go with me 10 years ago when I last got to see him, but she was very pregnant at the time and really wasn't feeling very well, so she had to pull out, and I got to go with a friend instead. I obviously still went, wasn't going to miss it. So yeah, she's super excited. I am super excited. We can't wait for this one. And this is obviously the title of the tour. I need to check this out. So I've got it in my head, listened to it many times so I can sing along all the way through like I always do. So yeah, looking forward to it. Glad you're along for the journey for this one. So let's get into it and find out what it's all about. Let's go. Ooh.
Sometimes life can hit you hard, might even leave you scarred. You want to find out who's your friend? You may never know until the bitter end. You got to roll with the punches, take it on the chin. Roll with the punches, might lose before you win. You get knocked down to the ground, but that don't change a thing. Roll with the punches and get back up again. Rolling, rolling with the punches. Rolling with the punches. Sometimes you need to fight.
Just going to quickly jump in. That rasp, that unique Bryan Adams rasp is just so raw, so gritty, just his style. And one thing I remember from 10 years ago watching him live is his voice is incredible live. It sounds exactly like it does when you listen to an album. He hasn't lost it. Well, I'm hoping he hasn't lost it over the last 10 years. I'm hoping he's just as good. But back then, 10 years ago, the second he started singing live, I was blown away. Absolutely blown away that he sounded identical to his albums. That's when you kind of get hit by the fact that he is a pure talent. He isn't auto-tuned to high hell like most artists are these days. He can actually sing. This is how he actually sounds. And yeah, for me that was a big eye-opener, because you kind of hold that set of people on a pedestal, and he was one of them. He was a big part of the music I listened to growing up. So yeah, I was blown away by hearing him live, and the fact that that is exactly how he sounds. There's nothing more disappointing than hearing somebody live and they sound nothing like they do on the album. They sound terrible, and it's at that moment you kind of feel that disappointment of they're not that good. They are having to be tweaked and changed in a studio to make them who you thought they were. But Bryan was not one of those, and yeah, I'm still super excited to kind of get into the performance next weekend, or the 10th, whenever it was, and I'm super excited to find out that he's still that artist. He still performs at that level. He still sounds just as good. I'm super thrilled. And if this performance so far is anything to go by, the excitement levels are going crazy in me right now. I cannot wait. So I'm going to knock it back a bit. Let's see this through to the end.
Sometimes you need to fight, stand up for what you think is right. But there's some things you never get to choose, like when you ain't got nothing
Okay, everybody, that was Bryan Adams with Roll With The Punches, and that felt a little bit like a statement song. Obviously, it's going to be the title of the tour. It felt like just a big Bryan Adams song. Really, really did. Something that you can't wait to hear in kind of like a big concert venue. It will sound incredible. Super catchy. That's going to get stuck in my head for days, and I am going to be listening to it a few times over the next week to make sure that I've got those lyrics nailed down so I can sing along. But yeah, just suited Bryan down, down to the air, down to that kind of gravelly voice, that gravelly tone that he has. It suited the song so well. And yeah, it honestly, it was not an overproduced video, just them guys in kind of like a big sort of warehouse environment. Didn't feel overproduced at all. It just felt like a load of musicians just kind of, exploring some music and seeing what they come up with, and that's what they did. Just some good musicians just kind of vibing together, and you feel like this is the sort of songs that come out of that, and these are the best songs. They are really the best songs when they're not overproduced. And yeah, like I said, Bryan's voice, awesome. I cannot wait, and I hope and pray that it sounds just as good live. I cannot wait for it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. I definitely did. I will be listening to this on repeat for the week, and many other Bryan Adams songs as well. Probably not ones I'll react to because I know that catalogue pretty much inside and out. But if you want me to, or you want me to check out anything like that, please let me know. I'll be happy to. Happy to listen to Bryan Adams with you guys, definitely. So yeah, super thrilled. Cannot wait. I'll let you know how it goes. And yeah, until next time, take care. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.